Hey YouTube, welcome back to UniX DBS, and today we are going over the first two parts of the Namekian spoilers. And by Namekian, I kind of mean Piccolo. It is Piccolo. It is his deck. In fact, there's a whole lot of Piccolo. It's pretty much just Piccolo. This is actually funny because when I was in a podcast with Spira, we were talking and I pointed out, I was like, hey, this art of Piccolo is from the like Android saga, like his fight with 17. And so it's really funny to me because in this part of the series, there were only 3 Namekians. It was Piccolo after he absorbed Kami, and like Kami's the other one. And it was Dende at the end of the Cell Saga. So I was like, at most, this archetype, could really just contain like 3 characters. And now that I'm reading his effect and it's very Namekian centric, it just looks like it's gonna be a bunch of Piccolos, maybe some Kamis, and maybe even a Dende card. We'll see. But this is hilarious. So right before we start, I want to just say, as per usual, if you were liking the content, think about going down and hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, like the video so it trends, and comment. Like, lock in for the ride. We are gonna keep making content here, and I am going to keep striving to be the best, if not one of the best content creators you guys currently watch for the game. So with that out of the way, just wanted to say for the normal plugs, if you haven't already, you should just follow the official Facebook group for Dragon Ball Super the card game. That's exactly where these spoilers came from, and it's where all spoilers come from, as well as official announcements. You also have the Dragon Ball Super unofficial Discord group, the unofficial Reddit, you have the Universe X Discord, as well as the Universe X Facebook page. All these places you can find like-minded people that just want to talk shop about the game. Then last but not least, you have TCGMetalZ. TCGMetalZ makes all these cool metal cards. He's constantly pumping out work, and you will always find something that you like on his site. And when you do, not if, you can always put in the code UNIX to get 10% off your entire order. Pretty cool, pretty hype. And last but not least, I do have my own TCG player just page. I put up cards for Dragon Ball Super. I also put up a little bit of everything. If I pull it and it has value, I'll put it up. So just check that out. Check out my store and see if there's anything there for you. I'm always also branching out the Universe X brand. So I have UniX DB where I play Dragon Ball related games, and I have UniX Gacha where I play anime related gacha games. And now with that being said, the template's up and we're gonna go into this. You've got Piccolo, and first off, my lord, this art is savage. I love it. Anywho, Piccolo, auto, place 1 Namekian card from your hand under this card. When this card attacks, you draw 1 card, then look at to top 5 cards of your deck, add up to 1 green or yellow Namekian card from them to your hand, shuffle your deck. When your life is at 4 or less, or there are 2 cards under this card, you may draw 1 card. Switch up to 1 of your energy to active mode, add cards from your life to your hand until you have 5 life left, and flip this card over. Alright. Very, very interesting. I like how it's a +2, well, it's a +1, but it's a filter 2. When you play this, I mean, you're going to be drawing a card from your deck, but you're also going to be taking 1 from the top 5 after you've already put 1 under it. So you're only plussing 1 card, but you're filtering 2 and setting up for his awakening. Because this is when you attack, this leader awakens turn 2 if you go second, but he awakens turn 3 if you go first. So this card actively likes to be able to swing, not the play, it seems. Now let's look at its backside. You've got Piccolo Supreme Power, again, amazing art. Permanent, when placing battle cards under cards to pay the skills for your Namekian Union Absorb skills, you can use cards under this card instead. Alright, excellent. So this is going to be a battery, so you'll never have to just use cards from hand because you're going to be constantly using the cards to get this card's effect off, and then you're going to be able to just use cards from under this card to fuel your Union Absorbers. I like that. Auto, place 1 Namekian card from your hand under this card. When this card attacks, draw 2 cards. Activate battle. Once per turn, place 1 card under this card into its owner's drop area. This card gains plus 5,000 power for the battle. Cool. One thing I'm going to point out here, right, is that if this, like, let's say we get another Piccolo leader, because we know Piccolo gets a new form in the next set. So let's say we get another Piccolo leader, right? That Piccolo could be green or yellow, and he would still be backwards compatible with what it seems this set's trying to set up. However, what if we don't get a Piccolo leader? What if we get a Gohan leader and a Piccolo card, and that Piccolo card can either be played in the Gohan deck, or it can be played backwards compatible with this deck. There's a lot of possibilities that this opens up, and I'm really, really happy to see that. But yeah, auto, place one Namekian card from under your hand in this card, draw, when this card attacks, draw 2 cards. I think I might have said that, my bad if I did already. I'm a little scatterbrained right now. It's early. Activate battle once per turn, place 1 card from under this card into the owner's drop area. This card gains 5,000 power for the battle. So activate battle once per turn, it can defend itself by 5k power. That's pretty neat. But also place 1 Namekian card from your hand under this card, draw 2 cards. So you're going to be +1 filter 2ing again, but this is going to accelerate the deck quite a bit. I like that a lot. Now we're going to go over to the first card. I did separate these in order of cost, so you've got today's reveals coming up first, followed by the tomorrow's reveal. Oh, well, yesterday's reveals, because yesterday's reveals are just the bombs, you know? So you got Piccolo First Fusion. This is Union Absorb. It's a green card. That's the first thing you notice, it's a green card. Union Absorb once per turn, 1. If your leader card is a Namekian card and you choose 1 Namekian card in your hand or battle area and place it under this card, play up to 1 yellow card or Piccolo card with energy cost of 3 from your deck or hand on top of this card. Then shuffle your deck if you look through it. Auto, when this card is played, look at the top 5 cards from your deck, choose up to 1 green or yellow Namekian with 4 or less and add them to your hand. So 1 to search top 5, 1 to Union Absorb. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Next we're gonna go to Piccolo Fusing Further. He's got Union Absorb 2. Once per turn 2. If your leader card is a Namekian card and you have 3 or more energy, you can choose 1 Namekian card in your hand or battle area, place it on this card, play up to 1 green Piccolo card with energy cost of 4 on top of this card, and shuffle your deck. And this draws. So you have 4 1-drops, 1 searches top 5, 1 draws. Both have Union Absorbs. That's pretty funny. Kami's face in this is actually pretty funny. He be yelling. But yeah, see, it's just Kami and Piccolo so far. Next, we got Piccolo Fusing with Kami. Critical. Evolve 3, so you can just hard evolve this for 3, but you can also just play it for 2 off of the Fusing Further. Activate battle once per turn, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and energy cost of 4 or less, and ignoring barrier and KO it. That is a huge effect. So this guy is coming out for 4. Oh my gosh, and you evolve from the deck. So you evolve from the deck, and then this guy can just smoke something. I love it. This Piccolo is strong, like actually strong. Now moving forward, you got Piccolo fused with Nail, or fusing with Nail. Energy Exhaust Critical, once per turn. If this card would be KO'd in a battle, you may place 1 card from under this card in its owner's drop area instead. Activate battle once per turn, switch this card to rest mode, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 5 or less in rest mode and KO it. If you KO'd a card, your opponent discards 1 card from your hand. This is actually pretty neat, because you can go on the offensive with this, or you can snipe something and make your opponent discard. And this is actually just really cool, because you are playing a yellow leader. You do have access to yellow cards that tap, and when you do so, you'll be able to come through with this guy and further punish them. The last card we have on the docket today is Piccolo fused with Kami. Now notice, all 3 of these offensive cards, the 20k, the 15k, and this 24k, they are all critical. This leader is turning most of its cards sideways for critical, and that's insane. Energy Exhaust Critical Double Strike. Evolve 2, so 2 colorless, 1 yellow, Piccolo or Kami. That's neat. And I do like how these evolve on a Piccolo or Kami. That's hot. Permanent, if this card has 1 or more cards under it and would be removed from your battle area, you can remove all the cards from under this card. Yep, or all the cards in the drop area instead. Okay. When this card is played, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier and KO them. So this deck has a lot of destruction, a lot of critical. And this is critical double strike, so if he hits, he hits. He evolves for 3, or you can just evolve him for 2. And he costs 4. So you can go into Piccolo Fusing with Kami or Piccolo Fuse with Kami, both off of this 1 drop. I am digging it. That's very, very strong. Hey, yo. And the cool thing is on turn 2, you can do this. This could just be your play on turn 2. Double strike critical. Yeah. 1 of your energy active mode. I'm liking this leader a lot. So I'm seeing a lot of critical pressure. I'm seeing a really Piccolo dedicated deck. I am seeing a lot of filter in yellow. This may be it, guys. Like, I am definitely digging the vibes. I'm digging what they're putting down, and I can't wait to see what we get spoiled for the rest of the week. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I see critical on a lot of cards here, and one of them has double strike, and these cards can start coming down as early as turn 3. When you awaken, actually, if you so chose, you can make this turn 2. If you're going first and your opponent puts down a critical double strike on turn 2, I'm pissed. Like, if I go second, granted, you have 2 energy and you can hold negate up, but that's still a lot. That's still a lot. Like, going into Piccolo, actually, you don't even have to. Like, you can go turn 1 and just play the 1-drop, and they have 1 turn to remove it before you're like, cool, tap 2, like tap 2, double strike critical, swing it at your face. That's a lot, guys. I'm gonna keep a really good eye on Piccolo. I can't wait to see the spoils. You guys are gonna hear from me, and I can't wait to see this deck build. Either way, though, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am very, very excited to see more. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that one. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time I decide to join yours X. Hope you guys are as hyped as I am. Later.